They say the mountains keep their secrets, but some secrets are meant to be found. An old tale speaks of a love that crossed into the spirit realm and a beast whose shadow stretched across both worlds. On a quiet night, at the highest cliff, the wind still carries its final breath. The forest was alive with motion. Two sisters, the Hmong, swept between the trees, their robes catching the wind as they raced through shadow and light. They were searching, every step driven by urgency.
Sister, you take the east path. I'll cover the west. Call if you see him. My words tumbled out, sharp with fear. Okay.
The sound trembling against the rush of wind in my ears. Branches whipped past. Roots and thorns tore at their legs, but they did not slow. And then she saw him. A shape near the cliff's edge. A tiger. His golden-white fur stained crimson. His breaths were shallow, the earth beneath him dark with blood. She stumbled forward, falling to her knees beside him. A single tear slipped free, landing in the grass at his side. Her sister's footsteps pounded closer until she too stood over him. They stared down at the beast, both of his eyes closed, as if the life within had already begun to fade. Their gazes met, and in silence, tears began to fall from them both.
Sister, I'm sorry.
The first sister spun toward the tiger, her hands already moving, fingers jerked into an ancient seal, trembling as they locked into place. Her breaths came fast, ragged, each one pulling heat up from her chest into her arms. The air between her palms shimmered violently, as if resisting her will, then flared into a swirl of gold and silver. The sphere of light grew too quickly, sparks lashing out, burning the grass beneath her knees. She pressed her shaking hands toward the tiger's wound, the glow spilling into his fur in frantic streams, racing through torn flesh as if chasing death itself away.
No!
The second sister cried, her voice breaking.
If you do this, you will surely perish.
But the first sister only smiled.
This is the last thing I can do. For him.
Her voice shook, each word torn between sobs and gasps.
We've been together for so long. Every step, every battle. I will never let him go like this. If my life will save him, then take it.
Tears streaked her face as the power flowed into him, her body weakening with every breath. The second sister's resistance faltered, replaced by desperate resolve. She formed her own seals and pressed her hands onto the tiger's body, pouring her energy into the tiger as well. Golden light wrapped his body. Wounds began to close. His breathing deepened. Color returned to his face. But when the last of their strength left them, the sisters collapsed, blood spilling from their lips onto the forest floor. One of them managed a faint smile. The tiger would live. With the last of their will, they dragged him through the forest until the mouth of a hidden cave appeared before them.
This will be the place,
one whispered. The other nodded. Inside, they laid him upon a broad stone altar. For a long moment, they simply looked at him, a silent farewell. Then they stepped outside, standing side by side at the entrance. What little spiritual power remained between them, they poured into a final seal. Light wove across the mouth of the cave, closing it to the world beyond. the spell finished, and their bodies began to fade. They turned toward each other, smiling through the tears on their cheeks. Reaching out, their hands touched one last time before both dissolved into the wind, their sacrifice carried into eternity. Time freezes. The forest fell still. The seal over the cave pulsed once, twice, and vanished into the stone. A single blossom petal drifted free, untouched by the years to come.